Homebrew
Coming at you guys
with a beer review.
as usual.
Yeah, one we got from our buddy Jim, and he wanted the two of us to review it. He was kind of curious what we think, and here it is. It is the Lugene from Odell Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. It's a chocolate milk stout at 8.5% ABV.
That sounds pretty good.
It sounded tasty to us. It's a warmish day, but we're in the shade, so
Yeah, I need to be in the shade. I burnt my face surfing.
there we go. So we're gonna have some chocolate milk to soothe him.
Always makes me feel better.
So as we're getting ready to review, the geese are lining up to watch the review. This is our new thing. I don't understand. So anyway, it had a full finger head on there.
It did. It's very opaque. Like, it is dark.
It is. At the very bottom, actually, I get some brown and red hues. It's interesting, but they're more red than brown, which is really funny. But otherwise, it's pretty black. I think we just jump and get the nose.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get some chocolate and a little bit of roast on there, and that's mostly what I'm getting. I get a little bit of the hop action on it, a little bit of sweet chocolate.
Sweet milk chocolate. Almost has a malty chocolate.
Yeah, you're right. Malty's kind of right, and you can tell that there's some lactose sugar in there,
Which I guess malty chocolate makes sense because, you're the milk stout.
Exactly. I think we dive in. So here we go. Cheers. Oh, that's a nice balance.
That's really good.
Yeah, this is like you get the chocolate, you get the lactose milk sugar going on. It's a mild sweetness with a nice kind of roastiness. And for me though, I get like a not cocoa powder, but it's like still a powdered chocolate type flavor on there, and a semi-sweet chocolate, semi-bitter chocolate.
Maybe like a hot chocolate powder taste. Kind of, maybe a little bit darker.
Yeah, a little bit of that, because it dries off a little bit.
It does. But like you said, it's got the roasty. It doesn't overtake the stout / milk chocolate.
No, it's got a creaminess, kind of a silkiness. So we're gonna kick back here and sip on this a bit, and we'll come back with some numbers. All right, we've taken a nice little break with this, and I don't know, do you have any added thoughts for this one?
No, when you were talking about a nuttiness, I thought that you were onto something. I felt like it was like a slight walnut taste, like the kind of the outer shell of the walnut, like that earthiness of it. I feel that, now that it's warmed up, it's gotten a little bit sweeter. It's kind of mellowed out a little bit, even more. Like, it already was pretty mellow, but it's kind of gotten a little bit more mellow.
It has gotten mellower, but for me it hasn't gotten sweeter. But, I am enjoying it. It's just a really easy drinking beer. Kind of digging on it. It's not necessarily your typical milk stout, because I don't think it's like a high milk content kind of flavor to me. So it's time to rate it. So we're going to go with like the category of like milk stout / sweet stout type thing. What do you think in terms of style, Christian?
In terms of style, it could have had a little bit more lactose flavor to it, but I thought it was really good in the sense that even though it's an imperial, it's really tasty. It's very well balanced. I'm gonna give it a 91.
We're either like, there's a great divide, or we're close. Here we're going to be close. I was going to say 92. It's unique. I like some of these unique flavors. It's not your typical milk stout, but I'm really digging on it. 92 for the style. But what do you think in terms of overall?
Overall, I'm a super IPA guy and everything. I still like it. I like booziness in my beer, so I'm gonna drop it down to an 89. It's really good. I would drink it again, especially if it was more available, but it's not in the excellent range when it comes to overall beers.
And we're really close again, but I'm dropping further than him. I'm going down to an 88.
See?
It's good. I think cool, it's great. but as it warms up, for me it loses a little bit, but it's a nice beer. 88, that's a solid B+ on the overall. Here it is again, it's the Lugene. It's a chocolate milk stout from Odell Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Thanks again, Jim. This is Kevin.
This is Christian.
And we're saying life is too short
to drink cheap beer.
And we'll see you
on the next beer review.